Hi, Simon here from Carehome Marketing Expert, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create your very first blog post for your blog on your Carehome website. So the first thing you need to do is to log into the back end of the website, and you'll have a username and password field that you'll need to fill in, and all you do is fill that in and click in login, and then you'll come into this control panel area. This is the main dashboard in WordPress. Okay, it looks very daunting to start off with, but actually there's very few things really that you need to look at. The most important places that you need to consider are comments, and in comments this is where people will post comments and you need to go in there to approve them. Galleries, where you can add pictures to your galleries, and then you've got pages, posts and media. Now media is the media library. Okay, and this is where you go to add all your new media, your new pictures and what have you that you want to add to your website. So you can see all the different pictures that we've already got uploaded to this website. So in preparation for creating the blog post, I'm going to add a new image. So you just click on add new at the top there, and you can drag and drop from anywhere on your computer, or you can just go to click select files and go to find the file wherever it is on your computer. I happen to know mine is in here, so I'm just going to bring this up and I'm literally going to drag that across onto the select files, and it will now download, or upload actually, to the website. You can see over here this is the activity blog picture that we've just uploaded. So if I click on that, this is the actual picture itself. So you've got a URL here. That's just the where this actually sits. You've got a title, a caption, alt text and description. The title is important because it's important for SEO. So just in this case, just say what it actually is. Okay, so we're going to say it's activity blog post header. The alt text again is very important from an SEO point of view, so all you need to do is just use that as the same as your title. So when Google is trying to find out what your blog post is about and it sees an image there, it'll read this alt text, and this is what you should name the image, and tell Google what the image is about. Okay, now if you want to put a caption in there, you can do, and that will then be added underneath the image in a little caption box there. I don't usually bother with that, but you can do it if you want to. Okay, so we're just going to, we've done that, we've edited the image, sorry, we've uploaded the image, and all we're going to do now is close that box. Now the other two parts, like I said, there's the media, which is where's your media library, then you've got pages and you've got posts. The pages are the static pages on your website. So these are things like your home page and your testimonials page, and your residential care page and your get image gallery. Now those pages don't change. They're the static pages, so they stay static on the site all the time. The posts are where you add something to your blog. So every time you write a new article, that's posted to the blog, and to do that you create a post. So simply all you do is go onto posts, click add new, and that will open this add post page. So you put your title in here. We're going to put activity blog. We'll put activity blog update. You can change this later on if you want to, but it's best to keep it short, and it's best to just describe what the page is about overall, the blog post is about. Okay, so that's the title. Now if you want to, what I normally do at this stage is I go up to this bit here, onto that drop down where it says visit site, and I actually usually then open the site in a new tab. So you right click on your mouse, open link in new tab, and that will open up the website, this website in this case, and I'm going to go to the news and blog page, because when I publish this post it will appear on the news and blog page, so I'll be able to see it. Okay, some other things on here. you can set your blog up so that it has different categories. So the posts could go into different categories. So on here so far we've just got activities. Another one might be days out. Another one might be events. You can set up whatever categories you want, and to add a new one you just click add new, tell it what the category is, write in what your category is, and then just click add new category. If you want it to be a subcategory, so under activities, if you wanted to put, I don't know, I can't think of a subcategory, but if you wanted to, you can just select activities as a parent category. But usually they're just listed straightforward down there. So we're going to put this under activities, so tick that box there. Okay, and this is your publishing area, which I'll show you in a minute. So next we've got to add some content onto our blog post. And we've got a visual tab here and a text tab. If you're adding anything in like web addresses and so on, you want to be in the text view, but most of the time you'll work in the visual view, and as you can see here, it then gives you this WYSIWYG editor, and this is just a bit like Word, so you can do all sorts of things like formatting, bold, italic, underlines. You could got headings, H1, H2, H3. I'll show those in a minute. You can put tables in there. You've got tools in there for source code and stuff like that. So that's pretty standard fare. Now what we want to do though is at the top of this, very top of this page, we want to add that image which I've just uploaded. So go to add media. Now you can if we had a new image, we can go to upload files and upload another one directly from here. But I'm going to go to the image library, select that image, and then over here on the right hand side you then have a look. You have some different options. So do you want that image to be aligned in the center, to the right, to the left, or no alignment? Do you want it to link to the media file, or you could have that link into somewhere else if it was going to link to, for example, this recommended on carehome.co.uk image would be linked to your page on carehome.co.uk. But most of the time I just put none. Unless you want it to particularly link somewhere, just put none. And again, you've got the size in there. You've got 3 different sizes. This is a full-size graphic of 700 pixels by 232 pixels. Now I don't know whether this will actually fit on the page, but there's only one way to find out, and to do that you just click insert into post, and that'll now put our image in there. Okay, now you'll notice once we've done this, you've got this view post thing there. Again, I can right click on that and open that in a new tab if I want, or I can go back to here and have a look at this when it's published. But don't forget, nothing will appear until we've actually published it. So underneath the activity blog, I'm also going to then add some text. And I've got the text here. This text on this notepad is completely unformatted, so there's no formatting at all on there. So I'm just going to copy and paste that across, and to select everything you do Control A on your keyboard. To copy it, Control C, and then I'm just going to come back here and do Control V to paste it onto the website. Okay, so that's not looking very good at the moment. Now I happen to know that this shouldn't look like that. So this is actually part of the title, so I'm going to format this a little bit. That's a title. This is the text, and it's just like working with a Word document. Okay, so we're just going to do that. We can play about with this in a minute, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's published. So I do happen to know that we've got some subtitles here. So these are subtitles. This is the main title. These are subtitles. And then we've just got the body text for the other bits. Okay. We can put additional paragraphs if we want to in here, as we will do very shortly. So at the moment I'm just breaking this down into pretty much how the text should hopefully look. Oops. There we go. Okay, so that looks roughly right. Okay, let's just publish that first and see what it looks like. So to publish it, let's go over here. You can preview it if you want, but I just usually publish it. You can always unpublish it by editing this status. So if I click publish, that's now going to publish this blog post onto the website. And you can actually, if you want to do a post but not publish it immediately, you can actually schedule it to publish whenever you want. So you can do 2 or 3 of these articles at a time and put them all on, and then schedule them to be published one week after another. You can see here the status is published. If you wanted to unpublish it, you can just click on that and go back to draft. Okay, but we're going to keep it published. So if I now go to the news and blog page and refresh that, hopefully we should see our article. Right, it'll be down here. Here we go. Activity blog update. So there's the activity blog logo, and you can see we've got our text underneath that. So I think what we want to do here, like I said before, is to put some we want to change this into titles like that. Change these down here into titles. Okay, so what we want to do now is to select this text. See if we can just get that to H2 tag. Yep, there we go. That's better. And we'll do the same there. Just select it, go down to your formats, go down to headings, H2. And for blown bubbles, there's another one. I think that's everything that we want as a H2 tag, which is the sort of second largest size of text. Let's just update that and see what it looks like. Okay, I'll refresh this page again. And this time hopefully you'll see that this will change quite significantly. There you go, so we've put our titles in here. And I think it's just that last title there that we need to do something with. So with that one, let's also change it to a H2 tag. Format headings H2. But that one we also want to center it, so that's align center there. Okay, and now if we update that, let's see what that looks like. Go back to the page, refresh the page again. There we go, that's not looking too bad now. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. If you wanted to insert more images, you can go back and let's say that you wanted to insert an image just here. You just click your cursor where you want it to go, you go add media. I'll just put any old photograph in here to show you how it works. And let's choose that one. And we're going to center that, sorry, we're going to have that on the right hand side. Okay, and we don't want it full sized, we want it just as a thumbnail. In fact, let's have it as a yes, a medium size one, 221 pixels. Incidentally, when you are uploading your pictures up to your blog, you can see that's 1545 pixels wide. That's quite a big photograph. Try and reduce the size of your photograph to something like 700 pixels wide before you upload it to the blog, because the larger the image file size, the more space it takes up on the web server, and ultimately once you publish a lot of these blog posts, you'll end up paying for more for your hosting costs. Anyway, we're going to do that at medium, so we've aligned it right. We're going to link to nothing, and let's insert that into the post. Okay, so there's our image, and if we update that, we can see what that looks like. So refresh the blog post page, and there we go. There's the image. If we wanted to make it smaller, we can do. If we want to drag it up a little bit, you can drag it up to there and have it in line with that text. You can do whatever you want with it. If you want to go back round here and edit that image, you just click on the image there, click on that little edit tab, and we can edit the image details. So let's say we wanted to make that smaller, 150 by 150, and then we're going to update that, and then we're going to, don't forget to, we've got to update the post like so. When it's finished revolving, we can then have a look and see how that looks on the blog. Okay, so we've got a much smaller picture this time. And if you want to, you can make that any sort of custom size you like on there. You can put borders around it, as I said before. You can put if you want to, you can edit your pictures before you upload them so that they look like that, with a border and a background on them. This one's just got nothing on it on the background at the moment. Anyway, if we want to get rid of that, we can then simply just go down to where the image is and click remove, and that will get rid of it. And then again, don't forget to update after every change that you make. Let's go back and refresh the page, and we'll see that that image will disappear now. Okay, that's basically all you need to do to be able to create a blog post, and that looks pretty good.